first thing you need to do is be safe. Disconnect the appliance or turn off the breaker to avoid electric shock. Hello guys, welcome to DIY Repair Now. Today we're going to be working on our refrigerator Frigidaire Gallery. The problem that we have with this refrigerator is that it's giving us an error code and it's turning on and off. The model number it's on the display, and also this is the error code that is popping out, and it's SYCE. Now the refrigerator is doing this, is turning on and off, it's clicking the whole refrigerator on and off, and this could be causing for three different things. It could be a miscommunication between the main control board and the display board, but also we have to take another thing in consideration. We're going to go ahead and check the compressor. We're going to remove that clip, and we're going to remove this relay, this compressor relay. When this compressor relay is bad, it could be causing this error code as well. So just trying to remove the little piece of wire clip with a needle nose like I show you in the picture, and then disconnect it, plugged in the refrigerator again, and then if that is still popping the error code, go ahead and put your relay back. Don't forget to put the clamp back to secure the relay, and go ahead and disconnect the refrigerator again. And now we're gonna go ahead and replace the next thing. Also, a lot of people said go ahead and check the wiring. So before you order any parts, go ahead and check the wirings on the control boards. The main control board is located here at the bottom. To remove this bottom panel, you can go ahead and use like a screwdriver because it has like a little clamps there, or you can use like a needle nose and grab one of the panels, and you see the clips right there. So just grab it with a needle nose and unclip it from the clamps. Now this is where our main control board is located at. So I already been here, and all the wiring was connected on the board the way it's supposed to. We didn't see any wiring problem, so we order the main control board. However, the main control board looks like it's in good condition, but that doesn't mean that it's good. Normally it has 3 capacitors. They go bad inside this main control board components. Now you're gonna use a 1/4 screwdriver, or you can use one of these ratchets because you limited space here. I have this little ratchet. It's a 1/4 ratchet, and it's pretty handy for this kind of scenarios. But you can use they call it torpedo screwdriver. Remember, this is a 1/4 screwdriver that you have to use. And now we're gonna go ahead and remove this board. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out. The ice maker is dripping water, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that piece of towel there. And this is our old board. Like I told you, all the connections looks good. I already have been here the day before, and I heard like a clicking sound. That is the new board. That is the part number there. And we're gonna go ahead and proceed to replace this board. I see people replacing the display board, but to be honest with you, if you hear a clicking sound on this main control board, 90% of the time it will be the main control board and not the display. However, you know, the manufacturing always recommend to replace both, but in this case, if I choose to replace both, the repair was going to be too pricey, and for my knowledge, I understood that it was this main control board only. At the time that I'm recording this, that I'm editing this video, this refrigerator is already been working fine for 2 weeks. So this means that this repair was a success. We're gonna go ahead and remove all our harnesses from the old board. Like I said, when you remove it, the board might look identical to the new one in very good condition, but that doesn't mean that is a good board. This little harness was kind of hard to grab it with my fingers, so I used my needle nose plier to have a better access in that small space. We're gonna go ahead and proceed to install the new board, and I always recommend to take pictures before you remove the harnesses. However, I'm recording with this camera, but sometimes I also take a picture with my phone just in case the wiring goes off or you get confused when you putting everything back. However, none of this harness will go in another place because each harness is different, but you want to be prepared if something goes wrong. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in before we put it in. And so far I can hear the refrigerator turning on and not turning on and off anymore. Looks like this was our problem. And like I said, if you want to take a chance and just replace this board, just go ahead and replace this one first. If this doesn't fix your issue, you can go ahead and replace the display board as well. However, like I said, if you hear the clicking sound on this board, 90% of the time it's going to be this board and not the display. Now, if your numbers are showing fading out in the display, you can go ahead and order the display or both to be on the safe side. This is the old board. We're gonna go ahead and remove this piece of clamp because the new board doesn't bring it. You can always play the video back and forth if this video is kind of fast. Now when you push it in, this goes in one direction, so you just align it the way it was. It's kind of difficult because you don't see where the screw goes, as you saw in that one. It has, I think in the back it goes to a male to female connection, and you just align it the same exact way the other one was. How you know if you got it in the right spot is when you align this 1/4 inch screws in place. That means you got it in the right place. However, like I said, this is a very small compartment there for a board, so you need to use like a ratchet or small screwdriver and it can be a little buggy because it's hard to see. I put my GoPro underneath here and you can see it really good, but to be honest with you, trying to get my hands in there and see at the same time, it was not easy. I basically have to feel where the screw goes and just keep trying to put it in the right place because it's very difficult because of the small space. Once you got the screwdriver aligned up, you just use your fingers to screw it in much as you can. If you put it sideways, it's gonna get harder for you, but as you saw, I do it with my fingers, and now I just basically tighten it with the ratchet, 1/4 ratchet. I gotta say, this is not a good spot to put a main control board. They should do it like every other refrigerator, that they put it in the back with a panel, and it's very easy to access to it. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our cover, and we're gonna go ahead and dry this water that is dripping from the ice maker. We're gonna go ahead and put this old board and the in the box where the new board came in, and we're just gonna save it. I probably try to fix this one. I saw a video on YouTube where a guy replaces 3 capacitors, but I know a lot of people don't have the skills or the tools to be able to solder 3 capacitors into a board, and sometimes I don't like to repair things like that because a lot of things can go wrong. So I decided to install a new main control board on this refrigerator. As you saw, the air coat goes away, and now I just adjust the temperature where they should be, and everything is working beautiful. Now you can go ahead and just put the refrigerator where it goes. And if this video helped you in any way, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell to receive notifications.
Thanks for watching.